The following is an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.
Well, I thought that initially we started the game with good intensity and kind of jumped out on them offensively. We were unable to match that level of intensity that we needed. And certainly, fouls are part of the game. You just have to play through that. Sometimes you're going to be on the upside of that. Sometimes you won't. Both teams are attacking teams, so in that kind of game, it's going to be a back and forth, and you're going to have those particular scenarios. We just want to make sure when we get those opportunities, we go to the line and knock them down, and I thought we left some opportunities out there tonight. Turnovers were big for us in the fourth quarter.
You guys obviously got a big lift from Maya scoring, but it also seemed like your bench was really loud in that first quarter. Did you feel them kind of, make the environment more intense?
They were really excited. We're playing at home. They're conference games, so they're definitely going to be up. I've talked to you before about that six-man, being with the crowd, and that gives us the synergy we need. But I did not feel like we actually connected enough with that in the second half to kind of get us over the hump. With it, our execution down the stretch was not as we needed it to be. They played hard, definitely, but at this point we have to execute better at the end. In the last 2 minutes of the ball game, we ended up with 4 turnovers. The game wasn't even an 8-point game, but that's 2 of those were layups. Instead of a layup, we get a turnover or we knock it out of bounds or we miss it. And so in close games, the young women fought hard all night, but then we got to the end and unfortunately we weren't able to convert on those possessions.
Well, with my performance, I feel like I came out with a lot of energy. I knew what our team needed, and I knew it was going to be a battle between Howard and us. So I came out with a lot of energy. I helped pick up my team. I felt like kind of in the second quarter when I got my second foul, that's where I kind of went down. But as I was on the bench, I continued to cheer them on and lift them up. Other than that,
what did they kind of start doing in the second quarter? You guys went on that 12-0 run, and they answered back with a 26-6 run. What was working for them?
Well, I just felt like how Coach talked to us about, basketball is a game of runs. We had our run first and they had theirs. We just didn't answer back like we should have. I feel like we fought, but we just got to learn how to turn around. Also, we got to learn how to always get over the hump, and I feel like that's where our low was as coaches.
How difficult was it to shut down, I think it was number 22 and 35?
I don't think it was difficult. I feel like our communication. When we talked, we were able to. When we didn't talk, that's where we lost our missing pieces. So when we continue to talk and we pick up our defense more, it helped pick up our defense more. So that's what I feel like actually happened.
Okay. Could you feel the energy and the intensity coming off of the bench when you guys first started the game?
Yes, I did. I love it. And I feel like we had a good talk before the game. We was like, we got to pick up our energy. It started with our synergy on and off the court. So we had a good energy on the bench, off the bench, and on the court. And it just didn't carry over when they hit their run with us answering back.
Okay. And when you have someone like Maya coming off the bench and she really gave you guys a big lift, how much does that help you guys?
It helps because then it makes us work inside out. So they don't know where to guard us from. So I feel like we just got to bring it every game.
So what can you take from this game moving forward into the conference?
For one, I know how to basically keep my hands up and not foul because I know my team need me a lot. And also, too, we got to just continue playing together, talking on defense and working hard and getting better in practice.
What was going on with your left foot? Is it cramps or?
I came down wrong and I kind of caught a cramp. Okay. That's about it.
I feel like I've just relaxed, coming back to the court, coming from an injury that I had last year. I just felt for tonight's game, I just felt really relaxed and I felt confident. I just played. I just went out there and played basketball instead of thinking about everything. Just went out there and played and got my points.
And you were on the bench to start the game. How were you guys kind of helping the people on the court there with the energy you guys were bringing?
Well, because we were on the defensive end, we were just telling them where the shooters were, high hands, kind of keeping them motivated, keep calling their names, tell them you got it. If they messed up, you got it. Just keeping them motivated.
And how do you guys kind of carry that through, to last longer than the first couple minutes of the first quarter?
Kind of just keep talking. We just keep talking to them, timeouts and huddles, media timeouts, just keep talking to them. Stay in their ear. We just have to stay in their ears.
Okay, and for you, scoring your career high, is this where you want to be? Is this where you hope that you would be after being injured last season?
Well, actually, I didn't even know I had 12 points. I was shocked when Coach told us in the locker room. I just was playing basketball, and whatever my team needed, I was just out there trying to play to get points. But no, this is just the beginning. There's more to come.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.